Oh, hey everybody. Listen, I see that CB has a channel unprivated. She got her videos back up there, um, which is good for her. But I just wanted to come and say, listen, you did a video or a live, whatever it was, not too long ago, talking about your addiction to chocolate chip cookies. Well, my thing is, if you know you can't afford to have a certain addiction because you can't supply yourself with whatever you're addicted to, maybe you should work on getting rid of that addiction. Maybe you should do that. No digs, just suggestion. Just a suggestion that if you can't afford, just like somebody smoking a cigarette, if you know you can't afford it, you might need to hang that addiction up. Do something different. But at the same time, CB, you can't, and I've said this once and I can't say it enough. You can't get upset with somebody because they're unable or maybe even unwilling to help you keep your addiction up. You can't get mad because perhaps those people have addictions of their own that they're trying to support. I don't understand why you don't understand, CB, that the problem is not the YouTube audience, in my mind. I think if you dug real deep, you would find where the problems really lie. You're saying, I can understand you want people to like the videos, comment, and subscribe to your channel. I get all of that. That's an easy enough thing to ask for. But not when you're being kind of hateful with how you're approaching the matter. Nobody's going to be willing to try to like, share, comment, or do anything to help your channel grow. Because, listen, the law of nature is simply put this way. You get back what you put out. If you're putting out crap is coming back your way. So perhaps you might need to do a little soul digging to see where it is you're going left. Because you can't expect people to be kind to you when you're being outrageously, unrealistically nasty with others. I don't know what makes you think coming on any platform, spewing all kind of, woe is me. If you want your life to be how you envision it to be, or how you used to once had it, then you need to probably go back to the things that supported you in those times. I heard you say that you worked before. Unless you got some type of medical problem, and it's not my business, I'm not asking to know. I know you got little things going on with you, we all do. Well, not all, but a lot of us do. But even with my heart condition, for example, with my blood pressure, I do what I have to do to try to maintain, and praising Almighty for when he wakes me up every day. Listen, all I'm saying is that you got an addiction to something. You want this and you want that. And you are the orchestrator of your life. You're not to demand of others, because if the people that's watching you, if they could do it and you being kind enough on your platform, I'm certain, almost certain they would do it. They would go out of their way to try to help you, but not when you're calling them bees and telling them to lick your butt and kiss your a. It doesn't work that way. People are not going to respond kindly to you when you remind me of a 3-year-old can't get their way, and they just all out of pocket. They just go flying all off the hinges. Like, well, what? I ain't never seen that. And you going on 60 years old. So I can't even put it on the fact that you are a young person who's just off their rockers or something. I can't even put it on that. But you say you got an addiction, you got this, you got an eating disorder, you got all of these wants and needs and gotta have. You gotta get out and make it happen. Instead of sitting around cussing people out, just cutting off your hand to spite your face when you removed all of your videos or you privated all your videos, especially if that's the only income that you got coming in. But see, I think what I'm really trying to get you to understand, CB, is it's your life. And it's only going to be how you make it be, okay? But sitting around here coming to YouTube, and that's, listen, I just wanted to say this, because I didn't come to YouTube for money, okay? I said early on, if I can obtain some money, if they send some check my way, I won't be sending it back. But that wasn't my sole purpose for coming here on this platform. See, you're upset because you done put in your mind a while ago, oh, that's a way I can make me some quick money. And I ain't got to leave my home, just sit on my dump and just get the money. The money gonna come. And you know what? I wish and I pray for you, honey, that, because you said one day, and I like that. You said one day you're going to have more money than you know what to do with. And I pray that hope that works out for you. I do. But listen, the daggone fact remains. You have to at least try to take one step so Almighty can take the second. And by you coming on YouTube mad with everybody who's not participating in your vision for your life, it's not right. It's simply not right. Now, what if I was to come and just ask everybody to send me everything, and then when they don't, I'm all huffing and puffing? You would certainly think to yourself, "Oh, this is clapback, not clapback, but this is review worthy." I think that's how you say it. And who does she think she is? Who does she think she is? What makes her think she can come to YouTube and demand these people to give her some money to pay her bills and things like that? Who does she think got all this? And people got their own issues. If you were sitting on the other side of that table, witnessing somebody do that, the stuff that you're doing, you would probably shake your head and try to figure out what the heck is really going on. But listen, my thing is, and I learned this a long time ago, when you expect nothing, you can never be disappointed. When you expect nothing, you can never be disappointed. It works for me. Because when the blessings do flow, They just flow. They just come. But they're not going to come if I'm sitting up here sucking on all kind of sorrow. You know? Accusing everybody. It's your fault. My life is tore up because you ain't helping me. My life is in the tank because you just don't want to do right by me. But when are you going to do right by you? When are you going to do right by you? Unless there's some type of medical thing with you why you can't possibly get even a stay at home on the phone kind of job. Unless there's something that's going on with you, I don't get it. I really and truly don't get it. And I am not, Almighty is my witness, it's not in my heart. I'm not trying to tear you down in any shape, form, or the fashion. I'm just trying to let you know there's some errors being made. Because we all going to make errors. But on your part, there's some serious errors being made. And by you flipping in and out like you do, you just make people look at you and wonder if you just off your rocker. They don't know what to expect from you. You know, you speak well. You do. I get your point. You take me along on a thing that you're saying, and I get it. I understand you wholeheartedly. I get it. But I don't understand how is it that you're going to expect for people who may be going through issues of their own financially or otherwise just don't have it to spare. Because one man came over here and he said, listen, I'm living on a fixed income. One of my subscribers or viewers, he said, or she, it might have been a female, I don't know, said, I'm living on a fixed income and I'm making it as best I can. And I guess he was probably over there watching some of your stuff. He could have been a supporter of yours. I don't know. But I do know that, listen, being humbled and being patient and not being upset because you don't get it when you want to get it, it can go a long way. It can go a long way, CB. You just got to understand that, listen, you say you're not talking to those people who don't have it to give. But that's how they're probably taking it, CB, because who else is watching your channel? I don't believe it's a bunch of billionaires and millionaires watching. Because you say you're not talking to those who can't help you. And those are probably the people who are watching. Those who just want to give you a view, see what's going on. Some of them probably want to ridicule. Some of them probably want to be smart or whatever have you. But whatever the case is, those are the people that's watching. I don't believe billionaires is watching my channel no more than I believe millionaires are watching yours. So, who else could you be talking to? And you just ought to watch it, because sometimes even when you're delivering your message and you're not being impatient about getting a response, sometimes you might get a response, but it might be just a little bit later than what you expect. But again, when we expect nothing, we can never be disappointed. You know, you getting mad, in my opinion, because people aren't moving in your time frame. And that's not a realistic type thing to be doing, you know. You can't make people reach in their pockets and give you anything. If they're going to give you something, it's because they like what they're getting, they like what they're seeing and hearing, listening to. But when you come back with, all of this madness you spewing around, people be like, oh, I didn't know she was that way. And they might have second thought about, what they didn't send from your Amazon wish list or your Cash App. What they didn't send the day before, they might have been, okay, let me see what I can help her out with. They might have went on to the next day and try to figure out what. But then they see you come back and you spewing all kind of madness and things like that. Then I guess it just turns them off. It just turns them off. It's got to be a better way for you to get the help that you need. And like I said, if you don't have some type of medical issue that's going to hinder you from getting a job. Now, I heard you say you don't want to work. I don't know why you don't want to work, but I know God helps those who helps themselves. You just can't sit around and just want people to just take care of you hook, line, and sinker, day in and day out. Almighty helps those who help themselves, okay? I mean, that's real talk. Almighty helps those who help themselves. You can't get mad with anybody who's not sending you anything. That's just not the proper way to conduct yourself. Because, like I said, if you don't expect anything, you can never be disappointed. Mm-mm. So, you want your life back to the way that you once had it. The way you once had it. Where you had, I think you said an RV, and you had this, you had that, you had all these different things, positive things in your life. You want that. But you gotta work for it. You gotta work for it instead of just sitting around dreaming that, you can just get an easy free pass. Because it's a lot of struggling going on out here with a lot of people. And like I said, who else are you talking to other than the people that's coming to your channel viewing your content? You're not talking to millionaires and billionaires. Because I doubt very seriously if they're the ones who watching your stuff. Them people somewhere on a yacht spending money. They ain't got time to be fooling with us. Not the likes of us. So, if you want to get some help, try helping yourself out a little bit. People see that you're really trying, sincerely trying to help yourself. They might be able to say, well, she's really, really struggling. Let me see if I can send $5 or $10 or something. They might have to, take from Paul to pay Peter, but I believe there's some people with real big hearts out here who wouldn't mind helping or lending a helping hand, but not when they see you just go off the way that you can go off, and you're inviting them to body parts, and it's just not a good look. So yeah, my suggestion would be to just help yourself as best you can. As far as trying to find a job, something. If you don't want to go out of the house, that's fine. See if you can find something that's in your house. Get on the phone, sell some stuff. I don't know, sell some like insurance, or it's a lot of different jobs out here that involves stay at home. So maybe look into that. I don't know if that'll be the answer to, and then just continue to pray. Continue to pray. Almighty already know what you got, but you're not being moved because of a bad type attitude. And he's not going to bless that mess. You've heard that saying before. He don't bless mess. And when you're just flying off the hedges and, just flying off the hens, I should say, because people not moving the way you want, that's not a way to be. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here because I got to go back to work, okay? I got to get back in this building. Got a job to do. You guys, thank you so very much for watching the video. I didn't do an introduction. My name is Sharon, by the way. The channel name is Sharina Belly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time here, if you've been here before, welcome on back. Guys, stay blessed, okay? Love yourself. Tell yourself you love yourself. Love someone else. Tell them you love them. Nothing wrong with it. I love you and I mean it, and there's nothing you can do about it, okay? Nothing. I keep it telling y'all, Almighty said I got to love. He ain't saying nothing but I got to like everything. So, y'all stay blessed, okay? Almighty peace and blessing to you and yours. And thanks so much for watching the video. CB, please consider trying to find yourself a stay-at-home job. That could help you out, okay? That could really help you out, okay? So you won't have to feel like you have to come to YouTube and make all the noise about people not helping you or assisting you, you know? Again, I was taught at an early age, Almighty blesses those who help themselves. He help those who help themselves, okay? You take that first step, you'll see he'll do step two for you. Okay, but you gotta trust and believe that he can do it. He can do anything that he wanna do. Alright, bye bye y'all. Thanks for watching.